The stronghold, how lies become fortresses. The Apostle Paul, building on the teachings of Jesus, gives us the military terminology for this battle. In 2 Corinthians 10:4-5, he writes, "The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds." What is a stronghold? In the ancient world, it was a fortress, a castle with thick walls where the enemy could hide and launch attacks safely. In your mind, a stronghold is a pattern of thinking based on a lie. It starts with a single thought: I am not good enough. If you accept that thought, the enemy lays a brick. The next day, something goes wrong, and you think, see, I always mess up. Another brick. Over years, these thoughts are cemented together by pain and repetition until they build a fortress. Now, you don't just have a negative thought, you have a mindset of insecurity. You view the entire world from the window of that fortress. You interpret every comment as a criticism. You reject opportunities because you know you will fail. The enemy has built a castle in your brain, and he rules your life from it. Jesus warned us about being slaves to sin. John 8:34. A mental stronghold is slavery. It is a thought pattern you cannot stop. It is the loop of anxiety that plays at 3 a.m. It is the automatic response of anger. But Paul gives us the good news. We have weapons with divine power to demolish these strongholds. We don't have to live in these prisons. How do we demolish them? We take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. 2 Corinthians 10:5. This is active warfare. When a thought comes that contradicts God's word, you don't invite it in for tea. You arrest it. You put it in handcuffs. You say, does this thought agree with what Jesus says? If the thought says you are hopeless and Jesus says you are my hope, you have to make a choice. You cast down the thought. You refuse to let it lay another brick. Demolishing a stronghold takes time. You are taking down a wall brick by brick. But with the dynamite of God's word, the walls will fall.